Welcome back. I have had a really crazy past 2 weeks. Today is Friday, September 20th, and I am doing a voiceover right now. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And in today's video, I am doing a portrait of me and my boyfriend, 𝓂𝓐. He lives far away from me. We're a long-distance couple. So we can't take pictures together, really, unless there's some sort of AI-generated crap that I could do, but you'd have to pay for that, and honestly, that's just no fun. So I'm making my own picture of us together. Our 3rd month anniversary is going to be on the 26th, so what better way to celebrate it than a beautiful picture? And every time I do a painting, I just really love to level up every time. Or not level up necessarily, but try harder. Strive for more. Do something bigger. I lately just kind of blocked in where I wanted us to be, and I don't like myself, so I don't really want me to be the main focus. I mean, like, I want to be in the picture, obviously, that's the point, but I'm there. Just I don't want to fully fit in there. I did a watered down thin layer of red paint to keep my graphite down for the sketch, and I just looked up some different images on Pinterest for fall weather, and I went with this one as my background reference. It's very beautiful. I really like it. I haven't done, like, okay, so when I painted this, majority of the time I did not look at the reference image, like, while painting it, because I'm filming with one phone. I do not have my other one right now. So I would paint for a while, do what I could without the reference, and then, you know, whenever I would stop filming, I would, like, look at the images. But for the actual portraits, like us, me and 𝓂𝓐, I pretty much skipped on a lot of film for that specifically, because I just could not paint without looking at the references for the portraits. It's just like, I realized why I have so much trouble painting realistic portraits. After doing landscapes, originally I started with anime or manga art. Typically, the Japanese technique for this is, like, your base color, which is usually pale. You start with the light colors first, and when you get to the darker colors, it's mostly just line art, fine art. And realism is not like that. For the most part, there are times where you do line art and all that fun jazz, but there's a ton of softer tones. Now, anime art has dark, bold lines and shit like that, where as if you have definition and shadows, like in a jawline. With realism portraits, you don't have harsh lines like that. For realism paintings, you either blend your colors out, which is what I do, or you lay down the colors like an ultra gradient. I don't know how to explain that properly. That would have to be for a different video. Yes. One of the main reasons why I started making YouTube videos is to create a healthier entertainment environment. No discrimination or any of those kinds of things. No bad controversy. Genuinely, I love people. I do. It saddens me that so many people waste their lives away with things that make them unhappy. And I want people to be happy. Not out of selfishness or for my own comfort. By the way, you've probably been thinking and questioning his hands, and no, they are that size.
I've been thinking about myself today.
So I texted Barish and I asked him if he could have a tattoo, what would he get? And he was like, I already have a tattoo. I was like, oh, can I see a picture? And this is what he sent me. Bro, I literally almost shot myself. At first I was like, no, he did not do like some sort of stick and poke. Alright. You ready? Oh, yeah. You ready? Yeah. Oh yes. This is what daddies are made of. No. Fuck, I need olive oil. This is sensual to you. Oh yeah. Yeah, go slow. I'm still looking forward to watching look at strawberry. I met up with a lot of my good buddies at a festival, and the second I saw my friend Levi, he gave me a meat. He gave me meat. He gave me meat. It was very good. I got some chicken fried rice, and that was just so excellent. Look at these cuties. Look at these. Funnel cake. And I don't care if I got much at all here in this small town. 'Cause in the end we're all buried deep inside the same hole in the ground. I think I reach a mental stage of so much focus that I start to brain rot. The focus has just detached from what I'm meant to do and what has been done. One of the things that makes me happy is ambition. Without my ambition and my passion for art, I would not have gotten this far. There's just something so addictive of the rush of forcing myself to finish something at a time frame. I love that. I love having a time frame. I don't know why. Doesn't that just look so edible? One thing I really struggled with this painting was painting my hands. And I'm not satisfied with the way my hands have turned out, but I had to restructure the anatomy for them and like build a new reference because I just could not get it right. I have weird hands. I don't know what to tell you, but they're alright for what they are meant to kind of look like. But to me, when I look at it, they just look like meat flaps. That's not right. No. How do I say it? I don't know. Something. They look like something. Sacks, I guess, is better.
But improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper.
Eventually, I did have to go back and fix both of my hands and like reshape them a bit to make them more correct. At least to me, I don't know. I had a difficult time with them, but that's all I can really say. I just like, I get this instinct where I look at it and I'm like, I cannot accept. So I had to redo it, and that's okay. Sometimes you have those moments with art, and you can either move on from it, redo it, or give up, which I cannot settle with giving up because that's such a waste to me. of time if I just give up. So you gotta think, you gotta use your brain and figure it out. Even though it hurts, sometimes your brain does hurt, but you just gotta do it anyway. Honestly, I can't tell you how many sessions it took me to finish this. I'd say at least maybe 5 or 4, but each session probably took about 5 hours, 6 hours. I think the last session, one of the last 2 sessions that I did were like 6 or 8 hours total. Like, I stayed up very late. Like, I started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and would wrap up around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Making pieces like this takes a lot of commitment, and that's something I'm not afraid of, like rolling into a project that I know I feel like I'm over my head with. I don't care, like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Even though I fail, and I do have those moments where I'm like, oh, this is hard to figure out, I don't know what I'm doing, you just keep going with it, because even if you don't know what you want right away, as you go along, you can always go back. Just like cooking. That's not the same. Wait. Honestly, something that's the most time consuming is just mixing my colors. Like, it takes me so long to figure out the correct tones. I swear, I'm mental or something, I don't know. Things take me too long. When I said that my channel doesn't have discrimination, I just meant against other people. But I do discriminate myself. I do love myself though, guys, trust me. I am proud of myself, but staying humble is a big part of who I am, so I keep myself humble. When I think about my future with this channel, like, I don't see myself getting to a point where I am ever going to be satisfied with what I can do, and that's exactly what I want. I never want to be satisfied, because once you get to a point where it feels like there's no more succeeding or succession to be had, you give up. But also there's like so much other stuff that I want to do too. Like, I don't want to just stay with paintings forever and drawing. Like, I want to build stuff. This painting definitely was a journey for me, and I'm glad I finished it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you like my content, please subscribe and come back for more.